Hey there, so excited about today. So guys, we are living in a virtual world. We have found ourselves in a place where we aren't going into the office or we're unable to go into work. So we are doing more teleconferencing, we are doing more Zoom calls, FaceTime calls, Facebook, whatever it is that you're using, we are on a virtual platform. So I am here today to show you guys how to look your best when it comes to your hair and going virtual. Often we think about our face, we think about our backdrop, we think about everything going on, closing the doors so no kiddos come in and distract us. But we don't always think about how to put our best hair forward. So a few tips from me today, first of all, is you definitely want to be not distracting. So you don't want anything that's going to distract your audience, because we're already distracted enough, being that we're either, at home trying to look like we're being professional while there's chaos happening behind doors, or, we are just in a little small area trying to look like we are completely focused on our work. So we definitely want to be not distracting. So we want to wear something, that's pretty plain, something that's not going to, have the viewer kind of wondering what's happening with your shirt, with your makeup. We want a really simple look on all fronts. So first of all, there's just a few tools I'm going to show you today. Obviously I have a lot of hair, so you may not have long hair. This works for long hair, short hair, it doesn't matter. Some days you go into the office and you're, rocking that ponytail. Some days you're, wearing a top knot. My suggestion though for these virtual meetings is to leave your hair down if you can. Definitely something out of your face, but leaving it down looks like we put a little more effort into our day, even though I'm going to show you some tricks that are very simple, and it's going to give the illusion that you took time, effort, and a lot of energy to make yourself look amazing for the meeting. So first thing, brush. We just want to make sure that we brush. I purposefully did not touch my hair this morning because I wanted to come on truly the way that you could wake up. And what we're doing today is taking our relaxed, straight out of bed hair and just making it a little more done. You don't need to overdo it with, curls and hairspray and all the things to look put together. You can. I know I love a good curl, but it's not necessary. So I simply have 5 items. Five items. It's all you're gonna need for this style is handy dandy comb, your comb of your choice. I have 2 here. This one is really good for teasing. So it's got the teeth that are really close together, really good for teasing. And then it's got some that are a little wider apart that are good for tangles and anything else you need to get through. Also, we have our flat iron. So you can use a flat iron, you could use a curling iron. Today I chose a flat iron because I literally want to show you guys how to do this in 10 minutes or less. No fuss, not hard, not overwhelming, and that you're able to achieve the look super simply. And then we've got our hairspray, our texturing dry shampoo, and we are also going to have a plain texture spray. I'm not going to really concentrate too much on what products I'm using as far as brands because I love a lot. So today's video really isn't about educating on actual brands. I'll educate you on product knowledge as far as, what a texture spray, a texture dry shampoo, and a hairspray. But I'm not going to concentrate so much on which one I'm using because what you have at home will work fine. Don't feel like you have to run out and get exactly what I'm using. I will do a separate video just on what I love and what I feel like is a must-have as far as brand goes. So today, ignore the label. Okay guys, so first of all, we just kind of brush through our hair here, and again, my hair is super long. Obviously, I am supporting the wait for my hairstylist. I have ends that need to be snipped, but I'm gonna hold out and I'm gonna go see her when this is all done. So we're gonna ignore that, okay? But nobody can see it. See the beauty of virtual? Nobody can see it. It's amazing. So first of all, we wanna kind of take our comb here, and I just kind of wanna section out I'm going to concentrate beginning on the front of my hair just because that is what is most overwhelming to me oftentimes. Because if you think about it, that's what people are going to see. This could simply go there. You know, in reality, I'm going to style it, but at the same time, the front is really where I want to spend most of my time, just making sure that I look put together, but that this is not happening because obviously we want it to be off of our face when you're doing a virtual meeting because your face is key. Now, we'll say you'll find another video over here on Signature Beauty Group with my BFF Chris, and she's sharing how to get your perfect virtual makeup look that is simple and so easy, and I definitely suggest you check that out. And then this can go with it. So anyway, back to the show. So basically, this here, if we have it in our face, obviously, you can't see what you just did on your beautiful makeup. But number two, it's distracting. And also, we're in a place where we're not just doing virtual meetings. We're doing telemedicine, medical calls, where we have doctors literally talking with patients. I have a feeling we're going to be edging into the trend of tele-interviews, where we're going to be having virtual interviews because we are kind of shifting right now for who knows how long, but we are shifting into a work from home mode. So I have a feeling that we're going to have a lot of interviews that are going to be coming at you from home. And you definitely, when you can't be face to face with that person, you definitely want to look your best and feel your best. So for me, feeling my best is get up, get dressed, put on something simple, put on the things I normally would wear during the day. I might even spritz some perfume so that I feel as though I'm ready to take on the day. And yeah, so just, that's a thought. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do first of all, I'm gonna grab my awesome dry shampoo. Now, this one, again, I said don't worry about the brand. The brand's not important. Whatever you have at home will work. You just wanna make sure you shake, shake, shake. And you're concentrating more so, I'm gonna put this back. You're concentrating more so on the root. Again, I'm just gonna concentrate on the front of my hair. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray, ooh, this one smells like the beach. Ooh, I can pretend like I'm at the beach instead of about to make a phone call. So you're going to want to spray a little bit at the root and then just use your fingers to kind of warm it up and get it in the root. And that's all I'm gonna do with that right now, okay? I'm gonna go back to my comb here. I've got the front of my hair still out. And basically, make sure you use a comb. I will say that can withstand heat because you definitely don't want to burn your comb because that has happened to me. A carbon comb is the best kind of comb if you can get one. You can order them anywhere. Carbon comb, super simple. So basically, giving that little bit of texture on top has given me that little bit of volume. So with this side, this is definitely my more annoying side because this is my heavy side. You see that this right here? We all have a side. We all have a side that we warn everyone about when we sit in their chair, when we get our hair done, when we get our hair styled. We're like, oh, it's my stubborn side, or I have so much hair. This is definitely that side for me. This is the side that I have those little annoying, everyone has something. I have those little annoying baby bangs and it's just frustrating. So my front's not done, but at least now I can kind of see the direction that I'm going in for the rest of the look. You just kind of want to keep it PC. You don't need it to be, we're not going for this super straight, slick look. So now that my front's done, because I do my front because it annoys me. Just gonna be real. So we are gonna take our dry shampoo and we are gonna just go ahead and hit the rest of our root. You just want to lift up small sections. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. You know, you could be really technical and clip it and do certain sections You see how that just gives you so much texture and volume, just like that. And we're not gonna leave it necessarily, but you could. So this side, we're gonna do the same thing. And it's just already, it's giving such volume. Now in the back, I definitely like a little more volume, so I'm gonna use this. And this can work, guys, on clean hair too. It's not just using the dry shampoo because my hair needs to be shampooed. It's giving that body and texture at the top of my root. So it doesn't have to be like dirty hair in order to use a dry shampoo. That is a myth. Dry shampoo just freshens everything from the scent to the texture and the oils in the top and scalp of your hair. Okay. So I'm just kind of giving it a little zhuzh because I can feel it. It's absorbing into my root, which is exactly what I want it to do. Okay. And then I have it on the tips of my fingers. I can feel it. It's so dry shampoo definitely. Do y'all remember when we were kids, at least me, there wasn't dry shampoo, so we used baby powder. It's basically, dry shampoo is a powder in a liquid form that gets sprayed in your hair and it does turn into a powder. So if you ever do too much and you see that white, that's because it's a powder. But I can feel it on my fingertips. So what we do is I just kind of take it and I'm going to just kind of use it in all of my hair here. Okay. So now I got a little volume on top and it smells really good, which is making me feel good, which is very important. We're gonna tend to this little guy in a minute. Okay, so we've got our dry shampoo. We might wanna leave it closed just in case we feel like we need a little more. Okay, so now as far as the texture spray. Now, the reason I love a texture spray is because it's gonna give you that undone done look. And actually this one is called Undone Texture Spray. Again, don't concentrate, even though it's really cute, the bottle. So this, I'm just going to spritz through my hair. Oh, it smells so good. There's no rhyme or reason for me. If you have not as much hair as me, which is probably most people, you know, you can use it sparingly. You can't use too much of this. And you can always add more if you need it. So we're just getting that very tousled look that we're gonna perfect. Oh, smells so good, y'all. Does anybody else buy product because of the smell? Oh, it smells good. Okay. So technically, I'm not mad at this. So technically, if I was in a big rush and I felt as though I'm gonna show you something here. I'm not mad. Okay, so technically, I could be good. Right? Like I feel like this off my face definitely looks like I gave myself some of a blowout, which I love. It's the texture spray is really doing its job, y'all. It's perfect. So I could leave it and be good to go because after all, it's definitely that done, undone look. I look put together. I look ready to go. I look, you know, professional. But we're not going to leave it there because we don't have to. So what you're doing with this flat iron is you're not necessarily just gonna go like that, like you would with a normal, like if you're just trying to straighten your hair. Normally you would just go through the hair like this and you would want to get it super straight. The problem with super straight sometimes on virtual is that it's gonna pick up on every single little baby hair. It's gonna pick up on every single stray hair because when it's not perfectly straight and you meant it to be, or it has any kind of ends that are not gonna work out for you, like my guys, if I try to go super straight right now, you would be able to tell that I needed a haircut. So we're not gonna do that. So basically you're using this just to sweep over gently And again, if you could see the bottom of your hair, it's definitely more important to concentrate on those ends. I don't necessarily like the way these guys look right here, so we're gonna give it just kind of a nice little curl there. Again, I definitely want to do it away from my face. Away from my face. So this style, yeah, we said we we're gonna get to these right here just because they annoy me. So my hair is a giveaway. It's naturally curly. So in the mornings, no matter what I do, I don't know how I sleep, but they get curly. But it's working for me because it's helping with my volume at the bottom. So that's kind of cool. So this style, guys, is all about the product, not so much about the tools as far as hot tools go. You definitely want to have one nearby because obviously I started out much crazier in my look. And my flat iron has definitely helped tame. But this definitely is a style that is dependent on product. So spray, hairspray. This one actually is it's a mattifying spray, which I love because it's not gonna, it dries really fast and it leaves more of that movable finish. It's not going to be concrete, like in place for my hair. So for me, the way that my hair is cut is it looks best when it's lifted and off my face. But I didn't tease, I didn't do anything. You guys saw all I really used was the dry shampoo and the texture spray just to give it a little love at the top. I am not really crazy about what's happening here. So I'm just gonna smooth that out. But from the side, love it. I feel like if I move my head side to side on a meeting, it would be fine. Okay, guys. And that, my friends, is it. So the arsenal is you need to have a comb, a hot tool of some sort. I suggest a flat iron to get started because it's easier, because if you put that curl to it and then you don't like it, it's definitely harder to get it to go away. And then you're gonna need a good dry shampoo. One that has a texturing feature would be great. A texture spray, and then your hairspray, and you are good to go. And I think that I am ready for my virtual call. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a great one and good luck on all those calls.